up at the right time, right spot.
Jones, beautiful move. Little finger roll.
Jones doing a nice job keeping Winston out of the game.
Henry just flings it toward the hoop. He's slow to get back. Jones runs baseline, goes to the other side, and puts Duke on top.
You have to understand that man will keep coming. We saw that last week for sure.
Put the fear of God in you.
Jones. And he'd only been 1 out of 10 from 3 of the
high school, and his father, Kerry, Kerry Sr., plays golf with me all the time and takes all my money. So.
Yeah, he's a low single-digit handicap.
Yeah, some people say that's very easy.
Jones.
How about this now? Along came Jones.
He must block out Duke. Can't give him those second chance opportunities.
Robinson trying to put up the 3. One of the things that Buzz is referring to, they only committed 6 turnovers in the win against Duke in February. Season low 6, but they've got 5 already in this game.
You just can't feed this Duke team. Great in the open floor and more possessions. You're in a bad position. Look at this kid having a really good half. Good.
Fascinating to see how this final 4 minutes of the first half plays out as Hill.
What a find. Didn't acknowledge it, but that was a bullet. Went the wrong way. Had Jones on the wing.
O'Connell threatens to shoot. Gives it up to Jones.
How about that? That's all coach.
Once again, I'd like to see Williamson get a touch there on that block.
That is the same sort of a set they ran there, Lou.
Overload the corner.
Yeah, double box, 4 on one side, an open shot here.
Open for Jones.
That's just great execution the last couple of trips.
Waltzing down the paint to the basket.
Mike's put a few different sets in that he didn't run either that has helped him. Giving him spots, moving bodies around, getting him better angles. Here's that double. Now this gives you a chance. That's a great look. If he makes it, it's beautiful. That's why he's Walker with a marvelous play.
Robinson. Side got to it. At the other end, Duke pull up 2. Yes.
What a reaction.
And we got 4:03 to go in the game. Duke up 2.
Virginia Tech 5 fouls.
Left open. Jones.
That's his night. Wow. It's out of the lane, too.
I think nothing prepares you for the size of this man, Taco Fall.
Bolden's on the floor now for Duke. Jones with a jumper.
That's his game. I love his
Deal back. Allen in the paint. Outside Taylor. Try it again.
That's a really good, clean look he got.
0 for 3 from the field. Jones.
Love that.
For 2 more. Takes a 3-point lead. Off the play by Winston. Stolen by Goldwire. Taps it over to Jones. He'll drive right in and put it up for 2 more. Dawkins with 15 seconds to go in the
nice hands.
Goldwire's made some plays. Look at that pass. Bounce pass. Zion. Inside 9 minutes. Devils by 1.
UCF Chad Brown once again playing the role of Zion, zoning up, guarding Trey Jones.
Jones left open, and he takes it. Quayle on the floor now for the Bison, number 13.
He can shoot it.
And that is Cruiser, and there is Quayle trying to tap it, but Duke controls. Jones.
This is where he's good, I think. That game right there, that's his game.
Top of the backboard, and down with it is Barrett.
Now, this group will play just as hard. A couple of subs on the floor. That's his game there. I love him when he gets in there.
That is his specialty. 43% from beyond the arc on the season, and the Seminoles have the lead.
Well, Vassell was 4 of 7 from 3 against Virginia Tech. Scored those 14 points you talked about in only 16 minutes. That was really good ball movement. An excellent pass by Gray. Because of the way the floor was spread, look how packed in everything is.
Williamson lost it, got it back, kicked it out. Baseline floater for Jones.
Ton of minutes. But there's a reason that guy over there is in the Basketball Hall of Fame. He would take those 3 out.
Jones will try another 3. What is your stamina conditioning like when you come back in this kind of an environment?
A normal human being, maybe it's difficult for Zion Williamson. Play 91 of 100 minutes to be out for that period of time. It's really amazing.
Jones knocks down
For Florida State.
Walker, strong drive. Williamson down with a rebound. Look at the pass. What?
Good player, Cal.
Rayno and Delorier doing some good.
An excellent rebound. He's been rebounding very well in this tournament.
Jones. Is it a goaltend? Yes, it is. At about 75 pounds on him. Kicks it back out. Nichols misses the three.
I don't know why you'd kick it back out when you've got a point guard on you. Bully him to the basket.
Jones again.
A short corner jumper, that 12-footer, is a really difficult shot. Got to isolate Zion Williamson in the post. Got a little up-screen zipper.
Double team in the corner. He gives it up with the shot clock at 6. Little stutter step by Jones and another
First. But these drives have come from a stationary position. They're going against a set defense.
Jones gets around Forrest, pulls it back out with 15 on the shot clock.
Watch how low Trey Jones plays. Low man wins in basketball.
What a possession.
Enjoy it. You got to get, what a pass.
And the extra pass taken away. Jones trying to run it down, and he lays it in just beyond the. Now he drives and kicks. Brooks dumps it down. Baseline jumper. Johnson, no. And it bounces to Jones.
Good pass ahead.
And Williams gets back to slow down Barrett. Jones left hand. It'll go.
He moves his feet so well. You know, in the last game that Carolina played against Louisville, Luke May ran 2.5 miles in that game.
Jones gets a bounce. Tonight has 11 points, 4 rebounds in 14 minutes. Big minutes for Jordan Goldwire for Duke. Playing some good defense and helping out on a couple of offensive possessions as well.
Zion Williamson being guarded by Nasir Little. I think he's got to go into the post. He's had some success in there.
Goldwire trying to drive on Johnson. Kick to Jones in the corner. Got it.
Rebound by Garrison Brooks.
Jones runs it down.
Jones just mishandled it. Otherwise, Goldwire had a bucket.
Yeah, a little hot potato, though, winds up in Duke still maintaining possession. Jones, yes. And the lead grows.
Not usually. I mean, and honestly, this zone is not as good as some of the zones Jim's had in the past because, I mean, right now in the middle, you got Mark Dolezaj, who's a terrific player. I mean, he's 180 pounds. You know, that's a lot different than some of the guys that, you know, like Rakeem Christmas or guys they've had in the middle before. And without Tyus Battle up top, we've taken away a guy who makes a lot of steals and can really challenge things.
1 of 2 for Brissett. Duke by 1.
Got to look to Williamson. And remember, Delorier's behind the zone in that read spot. So if the wings come up, you can look to him.
Runner by Trey Jones makes it a 3-point game. Makes it a 5-point game.
Well, that was a really good pull-up jump shot by Elijah Hughes. And to Allison Williams' point, I'm not sure one body against Zion Williams is going to do it. It might need to be 2 bodies.
Trey Jones knocks down a 3. His first in 6 at basketball.
That's where Duke's offense helped North Carolina. A quick shot that turned into transition for Carolina. If you're going to beat the Tar Heels in this building, your offense has to help your defense.
Trey Jones slips inside and lays it in.
At Carolina, that puts him into the company of guys like Mitch Kupchak and Billy Cunningham, Rusty Clark.
Just turned it over. Left-handed layup in transition.
Terrific in this game on the offensive end. 17 points for the freshman from Pennsylvania, Cam Reddish. 3 of 5 from three-point range.
Reddish off a screen. Williams trying to chase him.
And Kobe White could stop the drive and still recover to Trey Jones. What a shot by Jones. Delorier's got like 3 blocks, maybe 4.
Barrett. Jones in the corner. A much-needed bucket for Duke.
With a 5-2 lead in the ball. John D. Brown. tap out, and Jones is there to grab it. Wake Forest is not a good three-point shooting team, less than 31%. And Jones toward the 3-minute mark. When these two teams played in Winston-Salem earlier this year, there was a little bit of a, maybe to this level, and they had Zion. It was only an 8-point lead at halftime. Duke turned it into a runaway in the second half. So at least there's some similarities in the script, with the biggest difference being that there's no Williamson to rely on. He was 13 of 16 in that game, and Trey Jones off a good feed from Barrett, got it up quickly. First was down only 8 when these two teams played first time in Winston-Salem, and Duke ran away with a 22-point victory as the second half is underway.
Well, 16 turnovers is what allowed Duke to get out in transition in that last game. They've been good with the basketball, so for Wake Forest to keep it close and win it on the road, you're going to have to not turn it over and keep Duke off of that offensive glass, which they did very well in the first half.
Marquise Bolden starts the second half for Duke. The senior Antonio Vrankovic started in the first. Other than that, it's the lineup that has been familiar the last few games since Zion's injury. Trey Jones goes in and gets the first duo in ACC history. Randolph had more than 2,200 points in his career at Wake, and Brandon has more than 900. We're at the 1,000-point mark next season. Duke needs a shot. Trey Jones, he has really been
clearly one of the 6 or 7 teams I look at that you would consider a favorite to winning. Duke would be in that group. Certainly Gonzaga. Look at Virginia.
It's going to be a fun month of March, that's for sure. It's Trey Jones to the... Something tells me there's some magic in front of this team over the next couple of weeks. Look at White. Here comes Jones at the other end.
Devils.
Zundu, the senior, played his high school basketball in Charlotte at Victory Christian Center. But just not enough for Miami against the #3 team in the country.
Blackshear, because of how hard and aggressively Duke comes to converges on the basketball, those opportunities on the offensive glass will be there. Well done by Gary Blackshear.
Virginia Tech recovering quickly from the corner. Trey Jones rattles in the 3.
On there with Cam Reddish, he should have given him a change of speed, change of direction, and got to the front of the rim. That's his game.
Jones by himself, and they're going to call goaltending on 5-point lead for the Hokies.
See, I think Reddish should take it out.
Jones on the push. He'll opt for the quick 2. He gets it.
His Syracuse team at all 5 spots. Brissett to drive off the side of the backboard, and back comes Barrett in transition, where he's so dangerous.
And Syracuse can't really get anything to go. All 5 of the Syracuse points are second chance points.
Corner 3.
That's a glass.
Barrett bringing it up this time. And again, it's Jones in the middle of the zone.
Just an rebound.
Nasir Little, who hasn't really been a factor tonight, as he has it partially blocked by White. Little's got a bit of a sore ankle, took an elbow to the sternum in the Wake Forest game, playing sparingly tonight. Jones knocks down
Johnson can't hit the 3.
He is special, my friend. Special in every way, on and off the court.
Jones in the corner.
The way Phoenix is losing, it's unbelievable.
Blocked by Delorier on Markel Johnson.
Block leads to transition basketball.
And Williamson has it.
He just snatches that out of you. What a tight end he can be. Wow, what a tight end.
Beautiful for Trey Jones. Triple deficit at halftime with Zion on the bench.
The next one like that, you know, telegraphing passes, and they got numbers, man.
Trey Jones.
Oh, yeah! He's a big-time player. Running, shooting unmolested threes, no physicality really taking place.
You can also take 4 or 5 steps if you want. Sometimes that helps.
Tell you one thing, though, they're the greatest athletes in any sport. The agility and mobility of those NBA players is so special.
Trey Jones leans in off the window.
He's just
Susan, Dick Vitale, Allison Williams, under 5.5 to go, and Duke still maintaining
that double-digit lead, but not comfortable enough to turn away yet.
Well, you know, one thing about Trey Jones, the leader of the club, the catalyst on the point guard slot, he's always plays with great poise. There he is with the basketball, 15-foot jump shot, goes right down, takes the good. 2-2-1 press being so effective.
Barrett drives it.
Jones.
And 10 rebounds. Jordan Goldwire forces a turnover. Trey Jones lays it in, and just like that, Williamson can't get it, and Cunningham clears it away from Louisville. Trey Jones steals and scores.
Boy, had Salt been able to handle that pass, he had an easy bucket.
Yeah, it was Jerome threw a beautiful pass, just couldn't grab it.
Jones puts his head down and finishes with the left hand.
He is so threatened. Virginia just able to lift up that Duke defense to open up some room to the basket to be able to cut.
Williamson gives it up this time. The swing to Barrett. Corner three, Jones. Yes.
Oh, everybody is getting it. When he caught the ball, just one dribble to his left and got right into his shot. Never rushed. I'll tell you, Virginia, they compete. They have seen shot after shot go in that really their defense has been good. It's just Duke's offense has been unusually good.
12 out of 17 from three-point range.
That's pretty good on
Very good. Look at Jones. What a hesitation move, and then the floater goes.
Top 16 that weren't are Villanova and Washington. Now, Washington playing in the Pac-12 does not get the kind of respect because the league is down. But Washington is a good team.
Interesting game tonight. They're at Arizona State, 10 o'clock Eastern time tonight on ESPN. Jack Salt missed a couple of free throws, 52% on the season, and Virginia did not afford the lead points.
I'm happy right now because we're getting good looks at the basket. The main thing is can you shoot the percentage?
And you're happy because the scoreboard's in your favor.
Tied up right now after the reverse.
This is unbelievable. Lou Hudson, Dennis, Jabbar, Oscar.
Great play.
What makes a great player like this kid other than his skills?
They're all coaching, trapping him, double teaming him. He's the only guy who can handle the ball and make things happen for Boston.
Yeah, he's playing really the entire game. This is a game where they missed the kid Tabs. Tabs was an extra ball handler and a scorer. He played but lost. The last 5 games he's missed, he played in 1, and they won the game. He played 28 minutes, and they beat Florida State in that 5, but he hasn't played since.
Corner three for Trey Jones.
Yeah, you better be prepared.
Very good, Dan.
And he better get some playing time. He's going to have to come home and deal with his wife. And tell one thing, she will not be happy. She'll say, Coach, how come you didn't play our grandson?
Trey Jones with the ball on a string, but as I say that, turns it over. Then he gets it back and lays it in.
As Duke aggressive out near the three-point line defensively, and St. John's caught them napping.
Wow, Heron did a great job cutting without the basketball. Movement's going to be really important.
Jones with another triple for Duke.
Who said they roughed the game really well? I give him a lot of credit. A lot of coaches would not have gone back.
Trey Jones takes it away from Pons, cruises in and lays it in.
What a factor he has been in this Kentucky by Rolly Massimino in his game.
Figueroa, little Euro crossover, comes up way short, and Trey Jones comes the other way.
Trey Jones, what a difference maker he's been in this game.
Hits
what a difference maker. He's so solid.
Basketball.
Tennessee's right up there. I think Tennessee has, what, 15 in a row? Purdue's been real hot lately, and so is Villanova. Kentucky's been really hot.
And Iowa got a surprisingly lopsided win.
Brown, he's always been the guy next door. He just knew, and we always tell him, if you work hard at your craft and you work on your fundamentals, they'll find you. The attention will find you. And he stuck to that, so he's been good about this. So we didn't have given any advice about stay grounded and, you know, don't let it get to your head, because he's been great about it.
One thing we all love about watching him play, he has this joy, this enthusiasm.
There's the Notre Dame starting 5, young as well. Hub and Goodwin are freshmen. And that's a 3 out of the corner for. He's the only player in the country who's averaging more than 20 points per game while shooting better than 60% from the floor. Trey Jones the layup.
Great play by Javin Delorier, but
Both of those gentlemen talked about what a tremendous honor it was for them. And they put a lot on that. I mean, that's not ceremonial for Coach K. He expects those guys to lead.
he was a captain in the Army, so captain means something. Trey Jones banks it home. You're going to have to do a lot of work here in the final 12 minutes. Well, actually, he's not going to do that much more work now to get to the double-double as he's up to 8 points and 10 rebounds. So he just needs one more basket to make it 7 straight double-doubles. Trey Jones. He grew up.
Somehow ends up with a rebound.
I didn't think he reestablished position on the court.
Jones had it poked away, got it back.
There you go. Well, maybe missed inside. But needs stops more than anything.
14 for AD game.
And some of those easy runouts and drives they were getting earlier in the half have gone away as well.
Reddish, or beg your pardon, Barrett from Reddish, and here's Jones a little hang too. Trey a scoop, and the follow.
Has the ability to score. They have to have him on the floor for his offense. Barry lost the ball, and away.
Just did. Wasn't a made for field goal. So Kofor has his pocket picked by Trey Jones. He glides in for 2. Cabangeli fielding it. And Zion Williamson comes away with the rebound. No doubt about it. Look at that Jones with the reverse. Everybody expected to see him in this game thus far. Here comes Barrett off the takeaway. Live turnover. What happens? Layup. Fast break point. Trey Jones with a lob. Bolden couldn't finish. There's Jones
to be on the ball. You can see his focus, and that's exactly what Coach K and John Shire talked about. And for the birthday boy, he gets a couple of points.
Virginia allows the fewest points in the game per game in the country, and then you have to maximize all of those possessions, which they have. Here's Jones on the run, shifting hands, and then all of a sudden get a job in the NFL. And there's just.
And that sometimes creates a nightmare. Not getting blocked out. Nobody blocks out anymore. I heard my guy Van Gundy. I love him. Jeff is terrific. I was watching it. Give me another sport.
Because of penalties?
Yeah, because of a referee blowing a whistle.
Well, hockey.
Well, think about the elite schools. That's basically the theory also when you think of Kentucky, North Carolina. I mean, those clubs just don't play to get to the Final Four. They play to win it all. You got a chance because there's only 1,500 chances. And it's a beautiful red Mercedes convertible. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Just go if you want to get it. Go to jimmyv.org/Vital Raffle 2019. jimmyv.org Vital Raffle 2019. Coach K does a great job as a member of our board of directors with the V Foundation. So does David Robinson, whose son plays for Duke. David Robinson.
Davide Moretti with a shot fake. Gets rejected. Here comes Trey Jones with the reverse. The score.
And he stayed with it. He stayed with it. Hung in there. Boy, do they block shots. I can see why they lead the nation. Duke block shots.
Jones knocks it down with Moretti.
Just a little bit better. My math tells me than 25%.
Jones with the left hand. Gets it to go. Plus the foul. Here as well. So I think they knew that they had Trey Jones locked up, and he'll lock up Texas Tech here for this.
Tell you what, very good play by Holly right there. Very good point.
Tough shot from Culver.
Not a good shot right there by Culver.
Here comes Trey Jones. Leans in. Yes.
He's a big nuts. You can't give Duke those kind of opportunities. This kid's usually poised with the ball.
Jones with the crossover. Gets it to go.
Stevens drives and gets the 2 back. He's got 11, leading scorer for the Tigers, the senior out of Lawrenceville, New Jersey. It's a team that certainly hopes to contend in the Ivy League this year. Didn't make the postseason.
Copeland's post entry taken away by Zion Williamson. Gives it off to Jones, and here comes Bruner, tied up by Delorier. Barrett gives to Jones. Survive and Advance, the wonderful ESPN 30 for 30, produced by Derek Wittenberg about that magical 1983 season for North Carolina State. and also about the life and time.
Jason Dunn. That's a brick. Trey Jones the other way. Crosses over and finishes. Dwayne Haskins, Kyler Murray, and Tua Tagovailoa. And you're not even a third of the way there. From the elbow, it's Jones.
I apologize.
Williamson crosses over. Can't finish. The back tap right to Trey Jones. Yes.
Start to pick up. The Hawks have to continue to be patient.
Dunn off the mark from the corner. Trey Jones with the left hand. Is this the dude? And that hit the side of the backboard, mistimed. Jones to Delorier, but then Jones with the takeaway and the layup.
Romeo Langford, what a great matchup with outstanding freshman.
Wow, and what a job by Langford defensively. But the ball...
Keep a guy out 16 whole minutes of a half.
Boy, Justin Smith playing very aggressively in the early going. Indiana getting on the offensive glass, but they can't convert.
Barrett with a rip and go. Any one of four guys, when, not the four now, but you know, Jones, Barrett, Reddish, they can rip and go and take it the other way. That was not a hard call.
Jones was dribbling the ball up the court. Now Jay Barrett guarded by Al Durham. Now Marquise Bolden had maybe the best game of his Duke career against Auburn out in Maui. And 6 points per game. So as they say, Jones follows up the miss.
Zion Williamson has been trying to keep that thing in bounds because there's nothing else to argue about.
Now he comes up with a steal, and it's going to be an easy two. Comes out of Lafayette, Indiana, the first player from Lafayette to commit to Indiana since 1948. That's Purdue country.
That was before all these players were born.
It's before all these players' grandfathers were born. Who are we kidding? Jones with a pull-up.
Man, we got 10 really good players on the court right now, don't we?
Well, guys that are skilled.
Yep.
They can shoot it and drive it. Good passers. And the ball doesn't stick for either of these two teams.
Jones over Perkins. They have trailed for almost 11 minutes and counting right now in this game.
That's not necessarily a bad thing in the grand scheme of things. I think both these coaches love to see their teams tested. They're going to learn a lot. Well, they want to win, obviously. That's job number one.
Jones elevates and buries it.
It's taken in a while, and not a good one by Norvell.
What does Duke need to do better in the half-court offense?
Well, first of all, they need just what Seth Greenberg was saying. They need to start it with their defense, play better defense, so they can get out in transition. Gonzaga does not want to foul here. Make it difficult, but do not foul.
Jones will get it off and hit it. It's Norvell, got Perkins with him. Another block from behind by Zion Williamson. Jones all by himself.
2-3 zone now for Gonzaga. They're going to bring the wings up. You have so many guys that can operate in the middle, and Williamson is one of them.
You like the move, though, just to disrupt the rhythm a little bit?
Yeah, keep him out of foul trouble a little bit.
Floater Jones.
Wow, how pretty was that? Right over Clark.
For Jack White, Cam Reddish on the bench right now for Duke, with them down 3 in less than 3 minutes to go. Deflected away by Perkins. Still a lot of time.
Good recovery. 2-3 zone. Let Barrett touch it in the middle if you can.
Jones, another floater.
Wow, he has made. Wiley's got to hold Delorier off. Terrific play to knock it away.
Barrett, everything but the finish comes down to Jones.
And Delorier kept that rebound alive.
Jones left hand. How
close move.
Auburn is shooting 22%, 6 for 27, 2 for 12 from 3. Offensive rebound and a putback, making it a 15-point game.
Really, one of the only times that Auburn is getting any offense is off an offensive rebound, and Duke has choked off most of those. There haven't been many second shot opportunities, and Duke's first shot defense has been excellent, but they've finished the possession by grabbing the defensive rebound.
Williamson trying to get position in the post. Jones trying to find him. Forced it up with 1 on the clock. Now the drive and kick. Mitchell's got a good look at a three. Shackle had it and then had it taken away by Barrett. Delorier off to Jones. Still lots of time. Good move. Wow. And that's going to count. Bringing you those games later on this evening.
Well, Jared Harper was terrific, and that dunk he had late in the game off that little flat screen was really impressive for a guy 5'11" to rise up like that. Chris Clemens of Campbell had a dunk almost as impressive. Great back cut McDaniels has. He's going to keep getting better and better. I mean, he doesn't even weigh 200 pounds. So.
I'm trying to put some weight on him. They can't figure out how. Even I could give them some ideas. We put on some since we got here.
Wants to hang out with us.
Yeah. Jones for three. Yes. Watson with that shot fake again. Oh, what a rebound. Williamson just going over the top of McDaniels, which is hard to do. Jones, left hand.
Shoulder, knocked him back.
And now it's an up and down affair after the McDaniels miss. Numbers for Duke. Jones open for three.
Follow there by Thompson for his second field goal. Yeah, one of the few offensive rebounds that they've been able to convert. There's a little runner. Trey Jones is
on list, which is headlined by the great Kevin Houston. Jordan Fox turned it over. Again, the four freshmen on the floor for Duke, along with co-captain Jack White, who has played so well here in the early going this season. It's King. Off the penetration, a good look by Blackwell. Can't get the roll. Trey Jones.
Disruptive defensively. There will be some fascinating matchups to track as we look at how each coach lines up his defense against the other team. Right now, P.J. Washington draws the assignment of Zion Williamson. Keldon Johnson's on R.J. Barrett. The two most important matchups of this ball. Intensity and pace, and with the relative depth that both coaches feel they have, we're going to see a lot of substitutions tonight. And there's Williamson with another rebound, and now he's bringing it up the floor. Bounce pass to Jones for the left.